your weekly energy forecast. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We're going to look at what is coming for us this week, how to gain the best out of this week, and also everything we should be knowing about this energy that is entering our life this week. So let's start without further ado with the cards and let's see what they have for us for this week. Let's first take a look at the Oracle deck. If you're new to this channel, welcome everybody. You have found your tribe and your channel. If you have high vibration, if you're interested in spirituality, if you like pick a card, you have an interest for everything that is beyond the veil. So this is your place. Be sure to follow this channel. Let's look at this week for everybody watching live and on replay. What do we have showing up for this week, please? We have the full moon. We have action. And we have the card of the summer, which is the card of the star. So the first card is cycle. And since it is a full moon on this card, which we had last week, we know that this is a closure. So we know there is a circle, a cycle that is ending. We know that this is something that was in our life that is no longer. This is the first card. So this is the card of the past. So the past week we had closure. Lots of us had things falling out of our life, relationship, maybe job, maybe limiting belief. Hopefully we have good things coming in, and hopefully we had bad things or things that were no longer for us, aligned for our best future, that left our energy field last week. And it will continue to do so because we are still in this eclipse season for, I think, almost a full month, maybe more even. Let me know in the comment if you are an astrologer and you know what is the date that we are going to end this influence of this eclipse season. But I know we are fully in this eclipse season. We have fated changes that are coming in still. And this is the card of the last week. So cycles that are ending. We have completion of project, completion of lessons, completion of relationship that were maybe karmic. We have learned those things. We have, for most of us, we have gained this seal of approval. We have gained this diploma, this is something that is in the past. In the present, we have the card of action. By the way, I use this card often in my readings. This card shows up as the plane card, as in traveling by plane. So for some of us, we are going to see a travel being planned, and also maybe tickets for specifically for more for plane, I should say, or long distance travel. So if you're traveling by other means than plane, but you're traveling long distance, this week we're going to see tons of planning for long distance travel. But also don't forget there is the keyword action on this card. So I cannot wait to see what card goes underneath as another clue of what we have here showing up for this week. And in the future, we have the card of a summer. I take this card often as the star card in the major arcana because we have a star right there. And please let me know in the comments what you have been feeling waking up this morning. I always love to read your comments, and I really love to see you practicing with your intuition. So let me know what you sense is leaving your life from last week and what is coming in with this new energy. Have you felt drained? Maybe trouble with your sleep with this big full moon? Let me know in the comments. I know tons of us have been feeling the effect of the full moon. So let's see what the tarot card what we have for this week. We have 9 of Wands as the first card. We have the Hierophant in the present moment. And in the future, you're not going to believe it. We have 8 of Wands, which is not that amazing on itself, but we have a plane and we have the suitcase. I told you there is something coming up this week with plane and traveling. So there is going to be planning of travel for a lot of us this week, and maybe also moving because of this suitcase, taking action, moving. It doesn't have to be by plane, but there is some kind of distance, and there is this energy of getting to a new place. It could absolutely be a new place in your practice of spirituality, in your job, but we have a movement where you're leaving something behind and you're going to new heights. You're going to new places. You are going to your new life, your new chapter in your life. So, for most of you people watching, you're going to feel like you are traveling, you are planning for a long distance travel. But don't forget that it can also be moving or going to a next chapter in your life where it's exciting, but it asks of you to really be in this energy of being curious, open to new opportunities, open to new experiences, to new places, and change. The season of the eclipse, which we are in, asks of you to be open for change and to not resist it. And this is really tough because we are creatures of habits. I don't know for you, but I am. And I really like my little comfort. But this is the season where we are being shaken to the core sometimes for the good. So we know at the end of the day, for the bigger picture is always a good thing. But in the moment when this thing happened, we may feel like we are overwhelmed at first, and we need to just take a moment and really see what is the bigger picture. It always ends up being really good. So what do we have? We have the full moon, the cycle, and we have 9 of Wands. We have the card of action with a Hierophant right in the middle. And we have the card of summer, which I take this card for the stars sometimes, with the card of 8 of Wands. I know it's really light, so it's hard to see, but this is 8 of Wands. Okay, so yes, travel, change, movement. I really like to see it. We have been feeling blocked for a long time. We're no longer in this purge. The purge is in the past. So I'm seeing this, but there is always purge coming in our life. This is a natural cycle. But I feel like for most of us, this purge has been done. For most of us, this is the big thing has been released from our life last week and the week before. For most of us, it's done. And with this exhaustion, right? 9 of Wands can bring exhaustion and kind of a wall of protection. It's in the past. So we're looking at energy, motivation, a new project, action. So action requires you having vitality and health sometimes, and this openness for new things, right? So it says that it's going to be done under protection. This is the card of protection in the tarot cards. You are going to be sent to new places. You're going to be sent to new options, to new doors, to new opportunities under the protection, a divine protection. It is going to show you how you can evolve in this community, how you can evolve in your own life as a human being, because this is your incarnation in this life. And you're going to feel like you are finally catching up, if that makes sense. I'm feeling like before with this exhaustion card, we were like running, chasing a bus almost, like this energy of, I feel like I'm behind. I feel like I'm not doing what I should be doing. I feel like I should do way more. And I'm looking at everybody else and they're far ahead of me. And now you're catching the bus. You're finally catching with everybody else. And this is just an impression because nobody has the same path. Nobody has the same divine timing. So, but I feel like with this energy that we have in the past, a lot of us felt like we were behind, like we were not doing enough, or we were not doing it as fast, or we were not, maybe we were looking at our age and we were like, that's not where I wanted to be at that age. But this week there is movement, and this is a progression in the right path, the progression in your mission or in your life in general or in your lesson as a soul. So even if you don't see the big picture, if you're not resisting the change and you're doing the things that you feel naturally guided to do, you're on the right path and you're doing what is needed for your soul. Really interesting for this energy of the week, because I know lots of us has felt really tired and really, really drained and questioning and emotional with the astrology that we had in the last few months, I should say, because for me, at least, I'm rising, Pisces rising. So I'm feeling a lot of emotions. And this is just because we have a weird placement with Neptune right now. You don't have to be Pisces rising or Pisces sun to feel it. Everybody will feel it in one way or another, but if you have Pisces, you may feeling the most. So it really give yourself a moment of just realize that it's done. It's really done. It's behind us. Now we're moving forward with energy. We're moving forward with right path. If you're not resisting change, everything is going right. Okay. So, and you can always speak to your guides. Uh, really ask to speak with a divine and sacred guide, of course, but you can always speak with the universe and ask, okay, so I don't want to feel this or this. I don't want to feel stressed. I don't want to feel like I'm doubting myself. So show me or tell me an opportunity or guide me, give me a sign that I'm on the right path or whatever is for you the case. This is going to happen. Normally, it's within 48 hours. You're going to receive a sign. You need to be open to seeing signs around you, and you're going to see where you are being guided to go. And that's where it's your job to really not resist change. I know I try this a lot, and sometimes it's surprising because I'm receiving this answer from the universe really shortly after I ask. And I'm like, whoa, was I prepared to do it? Well, I asked for it, so I have to. But when you're asking, you are telling the universe, I'm ready. So be ready for real when you're asking, because it's happening. And the last card we have is Summer and Eight of Wands. So with those two cards, I'm really sensing like we are ending a bad chapter. We are ending transformation that were heavy for most of us. We are ending this chapter and leaving things behind that were it's almost like we're shedding a skin. It's almost like we are becoming who we really want to become. And this is up to you to decide if you're ready for the best version of you. But this is the best version of you that is showing up at the end of the week. And if you are doing what I see here in the cards, as you can ask what you are needed or what you want to attract, and ask for signs, ask for confirmation, ask for what you are needed the most at this time, and you are willing to do the action and taking the opportunity that shows up when you're asking about this, this is the best version of you. Don't be afraid of where it's taking you, because sometimes you can look back and be afraid. Like this card is showing up. Sometimes we are up, we are in a place really high, and we realize we have a lot to lose now. But don't be afraid of this, because this is the best energy. It's going to happen really fast. It's going to be guided with this energy of the star. So you have been basically wishing upon a star, and your hopes and dreams are being given to you on a silver platter. It requires you, like I said, to really take up the opportunity. I repeat that part because lots of people are not action oriented, and we need to be this week. We absolutely need to say, okay, what can I do to play my part in my future, in my destiny? And we need to sometimes make sacrifice for it, maybe of time, of energy, maybe of anxiety if you're stressed about change. This is a sacrifice sometimes that we have to do, but you are going to show up as your wish coming through in your best version. That's fun. That's really good. Okay, so let's take and claim it, please, because this is absolutely wonderful. Let's see, what is the energy of the week for the masculine, please? I'm going to use the same deck. So I'm going to use a tarot card I was using. What is this energy for the masculine energy this week? We have Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, the masculine energy is the energy of taking action. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So that could be going back and forth between two options. That can be, again, that question of heights, right? This person is going up stairs. So it feels like the next step this week can be a little bit scary because we will have a lot to lose once we get what we want. And sometimes we are not fearing that it's not going to work out. We are fearing success because what if we cannot be enough? What if we cannot do it right? Or what if we lose our dreams? What if we lose that perfect partner that we always wanted to attract in our life? The what if is what you have to watch this week. Masculine, it says that you will have problem with maybe adjusting your new reality or taking this decision. And it's basically a fear of doing it all, a fear of success. So the best thing you can do this week with this card will be to reinforce how you can do it. And that if the universe brought it to you, it's because you can handle it. So really work on what is going on in your mind and to really reinforce that you can absolutely do it. And what is the energy for the divine feminine for this week, please? Thank you. Okay, we have Three of Pentacles, and she's getting pampered. So she's getting ready for something. It looks like all of your guidance group, your guidance team, if you believe in your angels, if you believe in your guides, your ancestors, even whoever you believe in that is guiding you, you have a group of guides for sure. So this is a group of guides that is on the other side prepping you for what is coming and telling you you are worth it and you are absolutely getting your hopes and dreams. So she has to, it's an actress in this card, right? So she has to, as soon as the makeup and hair is done, to get out of this chair and do her part. And this is what is scary for both feminine and masculine for this week. I'm feeling is that once this is finished, the preparation is finished, the hard part is not over. The hard part will be to get out of this chair and do your work. And this is now your part. We're so used sometimes to be in the waiting of those wonderful things to show up, but this is the week where they are here. And this is the week where we have to shine. So really do a lot of anchoring and watch your thought process for the week, because feminine, you're going to have to really step up and do what is needed of you for this week. So this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated and that can help you to prepare for this wonderful week. I feel it's going to be a really good week. If you want to have your own personal reading with me, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Don't forget you have 10% off of your next reading with the discount code Jupiter. And I will be preparing for my next tarot course really soon. So if you haven't started and you are interested in learning tarot, you can absolutely register now for the level 1, the major arcana, on maisonjupiter.com. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you for your comments, your like, your sharing of those videos. We love you. I'm sending you tons of love, and I will be seeing you next week. Bye-bye.